Hello friends, this is Cara-Renee with B.Reborn Art and Healing, coming to you with the first prompt for Junk Journal July 2024. This is my first time participating. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I feel overwhelmed. I'm trying to keep everything in perspective and just do my very best to participate in a way and at a level that I can do. So I don't know how that's going to roll out as the month goes on, but I definitely wanted to do a video for day 1, July 1. The prompt is Spark. And so this is my inspiration for this prompt. So I was struggling with that prompt. Like, what does that mean in terms of a journal prompt? And so I thought, well, what better way to start than to look up the definition, some definitions about spark or what spark means. And the one that resonated with me, and for any of you who follow my channel, you know that I am a believer. My faith in God is my bedrock. It is everything to me. It is my breath. It is my strength. It is everything that fuels me. And so I was looking it up, and one of the things I read was that spark is the portion of God that resides within each human being. And so I'm like, oh, I need to find an image. So I looked on Pixabay, which is a website that you can use their images copyright free. They do ask that you credit the person who put the photo or the image out there. So I will link that below in the description box if you guys want to check it out. But it's really, really great. Pixabay is a great resource. A lot of people just contribute their stuff there, and it's amazing. So again, this is the image. So this is what it reminds me of. This is what spark means to me in terms of my relationship with God, and yeah, all that means. So that's what I'm going to be creating around today. That's my kind of my focal point. So I showed you guys the video where I made the journal, but I didn't go back and put a bunch of just neutral pages. So I thought, wow, what a great way to warm up to the day's prompt than to go ahead and add some paper. So that's what I did just now before I turned the camera on. So this turned out a little weird because I wanted this to be my front cover, and it actually kind of turned out strange because this is a weird little way that this is laying. So I'm struggling a little bit with it. Oh, maybe if I do that, it will be better. I'm not sure. I need something underneath this because I feel like I'm going to bust through that. But I don't know that I have anything that's going to work. That's not going to be too high. So we're just going to go with it. I'm just going to put that back over. So I've got a little bit of space here. So I'm going to start to add a little bit of color. And I am just keeping in mind the colors that are in my focal image. I'm really loving those butterflies, actually. That's really pretty cool. And this would be nice. We've got some pretty grunge business going on there, and this is not normally the way I create, so I'm very yeah, I'm interested in how this is going to work. Oh, this is from Amity Bloom. Oh, that's very cool. Very cool. Okay, let's see what we can find here. I'm going to try not to overthink this too much. This is my normal. I don't have a lot of just colored images. So let's go ahead and start with this. Again, try not to overthink it too much, but I do want, I love this flower actually. So let's start with that. It is very easy for me to overthink things, so I'm trying really hard not to do that. So I'm just gonna stuff and run here. Stuff and run, hopefully. Just gonna play. This is just about play, you guys. That's all it is. But I love this paper, so we'll use this other half of it. Why not? Just create a little bit of background here. Might get a little bit of gesso. I know Meg usually uses white acrylic paint, but gesso is generally my medium of choice when I'm working with paper. Actually, I want that to slide over all the way to the corner, not the corner, the edge. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna reach behind me and get my gesso just so that we have it. And I might be reaching for some other stuff, I'm not sure. And a little bit out of my element. I am primarily a mixed media artist. That's how I started. I love collage. I love how it feels, and what it produces is really, really great. This is some vellum. Oh, we should pull out some. So see how this is not very, very transparent. It's printed on a different kind of vellum. So I'm going to reach into this bin, which is my specialty paper. So this would be the true vellum and tissue paper and things like that. I think the tissue paper would actually be really cool. Really cool. This is the new Tim Holtz paper, which I don't normally buy his stuff, but I could not resist. So I'm going to go ahead and tear some of this and use it, perhaps. Let's see how it goes. I don't know. It's not very transparent. Goodness gracious. That is disappointing, to be honest. I just think it would be a good backdrop for our focal image, but I don't know. We might pause on that one. Let's look for some vellum, some true vellum. Oh, this is really cool. Oh, look at that. That might be just the trick right there. Just the trick. Got some pieces of embossed special paper. I also need to think about where I want this image. So I'm going to turn and I'm going to trim this down a little bit. Just a moment. I really don't want to trim off the sparkly bits. So I do have my distressor, but I thought, wouldn't this be really cool to do this? To go, oh, wouldn't that be cool? And put that right there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't you love it when that happens, you guys? Would it look strange to go this way? I think it would be strange to go this way. This is actually printed on a 65-pound paper, so it's not optimal for this kind of art craft, but I needed it for this project, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to complicate this as I normally do with my work. I'm going to get out some iridescent gold fine and put some, whoa, that would have been bad. Spill that bottle on the floor. Iridescent gold fine fluid acrylic, and put some gold around the edges here where I just distressed, because that's a really cool look. So I'm just going to put a little bit on a piece of paper here. Let's see if I can find a scrap. A scrappy, scrappy, scrappy. There we go. Just going to put a little bit on here, just use my finger, and then we'll have to set this aside to dry. but it's a great accent, and it goes with this prompt of spark. You know, the life of your, you know, the life in your life. Like what fuels you? What sets your heart on fire? What excites you? What brings out your passion to do whatever it is that you do? That's kind of what I'm thinking about when I think about spark as well. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, let's put that aside. That has to dry now. It doesn't take too long. It's not very much paint. So, but I think I'm definitely going to use that that frame, and I think I'm going to turn that so the hands are pointed up. So, but I feel like I need a little bit more on here. So let's keep looking here. This is a piece of, it's a copy of gold foil paper, so it'll be really cool in this as well because it's transparent. So I feel like I need a little bit more of scripty something here. So let me pop back in here again and see what I can find. I have to learn to leave white space. I don't do that very well, so this is going to be a challenge. So it's a goal that I have, but not on the first prompt. Not on the first prompt. Let's go this way. Get this up at the top of the page-ish. Nothing wrong with putting a bunch of stuff down as your base, but I do definitely want to learn to do things a little bit simpler, not overdone. Having a really hard time with this popping up. That's all right. Okay, so let's kind of play with this now. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. It's gonna go like that though. Let's get some more stuff down here though, because I think I want to put this over here so that we've got some transparency underneath the edge of where that photo is going to go, that image. I'll go right over that number, or that New York. I think that stands for New York. I love these. This is what I love. I love layers. Oh my gosh, I love layers. So cool. It just never gets old. Let's see if there's anything else in here that we could use to accent this. I thought I saw a piece of a doily. Oh, look at that. Look at that little accent. It's just absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. I need a little bit of something there. So that's what I'm aiming for here. So we need a different kind of paper from this little stash. Some different script. It's always nice to just get some different book page script or something in and just give that a rough edge. So in future videos, I probably will be, oh, that was more than one page. I will probably be doing multiple prompts in a day because I won't be able to keep up if I don't do that. And I want to try to keep up. So that's my current goal. Okay, so this is so beautiful. Oh, now we need something over here. So I feel like I want to do a rub on or something there, but I want another piece of paper. Just a something, little something, something. Okay, so let's go ahead and I want to get a little bit of a, I don't know if a rub-on is appropriate here, but I feel like I want it. So let me see what I've got here. I ordered these from Amazon. I ordered these about a month ago when I knew I was going to be doing this challenge. So let me see what's in here. This is the greenery. Oh, so cool. I love this. They're very small, which I really like. So let's go ahead and cut some of this out. I'm going to get my fussy cut scissors here. Sorry if I was off camera a little bit there. That is really pretty. Okay, let's get another piece that we can kind of put over. I think I need something else here too, but let's get another one of these cut out and then we'll be good to go on to something else. Actually, I think I want that rose right there, a white rose, which is also connected in terms of my relationship with God and how He sees me and what my value is and all of those things. So I'm going to set that right there. I'm not quite ready for it, but I do feel like I need something down here. So let me fish through. I don't have a lot of color going on here, so that's kind of interesting. So let's see if we've got anything else in here we can pull out. Let's just do that. This is very thick. You do not have to do this many layers. It's very new for me. You know, and I know Meg talks often about how she just really likes to work small, and I tend to be more bolder, and I tend to go big. And so this is going to be really interesting to work in this smaller journal. I like that. It's kind of haphazard, but it'll do. It'll do. So I think I want to put that rose right here. Ooh, like it's coming out of the ground. Yeah. It's vellum is kind of tricky because where it's not wet, it wants to lift up, like right there. Get a little bit more glue there. And I also don't typically work with a glue stick, so this is very different. So our little thing is going to go right here, but I want that piece of doily. Okay, so the problem that we have though is this is thick paper and it's going over that fold. So that's not going to work because it's not going to stick. Because I have to have it go farther this way, otherwise it's not gonna fold with the page. So let me get unstuck here. And I'm gonna fold it about an inch in. Okay, just about an inch in. Give that a good burnish here. Let's just crease that out. Okay. There we go. So that can go right there. I'm going to have to use my glue though, because I don't think a glue stick is going to hold that. But now my flower's hiding. That's okay. I am going to use my white glue because I don't think that this is going to hold if I don't. Okay. So let's get that back down there first before we get totally turned around here. There's our fold. Okay. So let's stick this down. Yikesies. Yikesies. Gotta really get it in under there, don't I? Yeah, like that. Okay. So let's put that right there. I'm gonna just bend that so I can make sure it's in the crease. Okay, and I'm gonna push on this side first. Give it a chance to set. I'm gonna kind of sandwich with my hands right here. Let's give it a push down too. Okay. Yeah, boom. It wants to stretch a little bit there. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love it. It's busy. It's busy. It's very busy. And I think I'm going to avoid these thicker papers. I think I need to be just pulling scraps that are the lighter weight paper. So this is my frame, and I am going to do that because I love it right there. Just kind of going off of that image. Oh, so cool. Okay. Let's do it. I'm going to use my white glue as well on this because I think the glue stick is going to struggle. So on Monday, July 1st, there will be 2 videos because there will be this one, and then there will also be, you will have probably already seen the flip through of the Winter Garden Journal, which was a journal that I made 2 winter journals. And I had to work really hard at finishing that journal and not sticking it in a drawer. So I was successful. The journal is done. So it's a little weird to do a flip through of a winter journal in June or in July, but that's okay. And yeah, so this is kind of weird over here. I wonder what we could put there. Maybe some washi. I forgot all about the washies. Just a second. Just about pulled an entire shelf over. Not good. So this is my washi collection that I literally never use. So I am so excited to be able to get it out to use for this challenge. So I'm going to look for something that will kind of tie all of this beauty together. So maybe something in these colors. Oh, this is kind of cool right here too. Like this. Let's see if we can find the end of it without too much trouble. Right there. Sorry if I'm leaning back, my camera is not in the position that it should be in. I'm just going to put some over that. That will not stay down for some reason. It just keeps popping up. Put some along the bottom there. And let's just put some over on this edge. Kind of random. Okay. So one more. Do we have another side to this? No, that bumps into the cover, so that won't work. Can't really, oh, we can wrap it around here. Yep. Let's just do it. Okay, I love it. So now I need to figure out where I'm going to write, because I'm going to write my quote and the words on here. So, and I am comfortable with my writing, so I'm just going to do it probably right here on this area. Hopefully that washi is not going to be a problem. So, spark. Do we want to write the word spark? I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and write this here. So I wonder how it's going to write on this. I know it writes on vellum really well, so I'll try to get it in here. That's not going to work. Let me fix that. See if we can fix that. I'm not sure if we can. I may have to just put my words on to something and put it on there, because that's not happening. That looks terrible. So I will do that off camera. You'll be able to see it in the pictures. I'll debate over whether or not I want to put the actual word prompt somewhere on the page. I might cut it out of one of the pieces that I got. This is the small version of the prompts, so that's out of from the surprise pack or party pack, I think they called it. But I'm going to let you go for now. I'll finish this and you'll be able to see that in the photos at the end, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.